I believe if you have a dream about a dramatic meeting, that dream will come true one day. I saw a little girl crying in front of a candy store. Hey, I'm Yuta Tomari. What's wrong? Why are you crying? She was crying in a small voice. Maybe she was about 5 years old? I was wondering why she didn't get help from the old lady running the store, but when I looked inside, she wasn't there. Maybe she went out.
I need 100 more yen.
I see. 100 yen. Seems like there was some candy she wanted to buy, but because she didn't have enough money, she started crying. By the way, are you here by yourself?
Yeah, I came without telling my big sister.
I see. But coming out here by yourself is dangerous, you know.
But I wanted to buy a present for my big sister.
Wow, what a sweetheart. What an angel. She came out here all for her sister's sake. I was incredibly moved. I really shouldn't do this, but I took 100 yen out of my wallet and handed it to the little girl.
Is it okay?
I really shouldn't, but just this once, because you're so kind.
Okay, thanks, mister.
Her radiant smile shot through my heart. She's just so dang cute. I'm glad I gave her that 100 yen, from the bottom of my heart. After buying what Rika-chan wanted, we waited on a bench at a nearby park. I was just going to help her with buying candy for her sister, but when she asked to talk with me with puppy dog eyes, I gave in. I see, so your name is Rika-chan.
Yep.
My little sister is cute too, but Rika-chan is just as cute.
What's your name, mister?
Me? My name's Yuta Tomari.
Okay, then I'll call you Big Bro Tamari.
Ugh! How is she this cute? I thought only my own little sister would call me Big Bro with such a radiant smile. Her power is unparalleled.
Tomorrow is my big sister's birthday.
So that's why you bought a present. Buying a present at the candy shop, is that alright? Well, that is pretty normal for a kid to do. Just her wanting to give her sister a present is amazing itself. She's a kind girl who loves her sister. That's the chat I had with Rika-chan. Maybe it was giving her the 100 yen, or from talking with her. But it looks like I've gotten attached to her.
See you later, Big Bro Tamari!
When it was time for her to go, Rika widely waved her arms. See you! Seems like I've made a new sister. Rika-chan and my sister are about the same age. I feel all warm and fuzzy. A few days after the warm fuzzies, I go to school as usual. I always drop off my sister at kindergarten, so next to me is my super adorable sister.
Hey, Big Bro.
What's up?
How come I have to hold hands with you, even though other people aren't holding hands?
Because a big brother wants to be in touch with his lovely sister, of course. After dropping off my adorable sister, I walked to school with loneliness in my heart. My time with my sister is lacking. Since I met a cute girl like my sister yesterday, it feels like I'm missing out on sister time. I feel like I would get called a lolicon or a siscon by now. No way! I'm not a lolicon or a siscon! I'm just a bit more over the top is all!
Morning, Ni-chan.
Chitose Asakura, the girl who would catch anyone's eye, just walked in the class. All she did was show up and the class went crazy! As expected of the girl known as the most beautiful in school. I've gotten used to seeing this spectacle every day. The amount of guys that have asked her out is countless. She's so popular, even girls who have done nothing but say hello to her somehow started up a fan club in her name. Well, she is cute, so I can understand that much at least. She gives off a calm, delicate atmosphere that you want to protect, so I think that's how the stuff all started. But in my opinion, my little sister is cuter. But if I say that, people will immediately call me a siscon. But my little sister is a literal angel, so it is what it is. On top of that, a fugly side character like me with Asakura-san? Anyway, I gotta fight my mom for who gets to pick up my sister today. I pulled out my phone and started a texting warfare with my mom. But just then...
Tomori-san.
A voice suddenly called out next to me. Since someone called my name, I slowly turned my head. Huh? Why is Asakura-san talking to me? Does she have something important to tell me? No, there's no mistaking it. I felt the glaring eyes of all the boys in the...
I'd like to hang out with you after school.
Listen to me, Heart. Don't give in! It's after school. My day has gotten interesting since Asakura came and talked to me. Hey you! What business do you have with Asakura-san? Just what do you think you're doing with my goddess, huh? Depending on what it is. Whoa. Looks like they just got their hearts broken. Why am I getting roped up with these wannabe Yakuza? I've done absolutely nothing wrong. I need to hurry up and get to my angelic sister at this rate. Just then, well, gotta go! Hold it, you jerk! I booked it and my demonic-looking classmates chased after me. I only see madness in their eyes.
Did something happen?
I was just playing tag. Even though I lost to those guys, I looked like a hot mess, and Asakura-san looked at me with worry. This is all thanks to me having to jump in a bush to escape. So why did you call me out here? I can't figure out the reason why. It doesn't seem like she's gonna ask me out.
I'm returning this.
She put a 100 yen coin in my hand. I don't remember lending her 100 yen, so why is she doing this? I don't remember lending you 100 yen, though.
My sister said she got 100 yen from you.
Sister? That's right. Didn't I give a little girl 100 yen recently? Ah, you're talking about Rika-chan! I remember the little girl that was just about as cute as my sister! Now that you mention it, Rika-chan and Asakura-san do look alike.
Yeah, even though she didn't have much money, she came back with all that candy, so I thought it was strange.
So that's why you asked her! It was supposed to be a surprise, but I guess I didn't realize either. Don't worry about it. I was just going to let her have it anyway.
No. You know what they say. If you're out of money, you're out of luck.
I don't think it was really luck. I don't have my wallet on me today, so I don't have anything to put the coin in, even though it's right in my pocket.
But it's only 100 yen. You can just put it in your pocket.
It's fine. Yesterday was your birthday, right? Plus, just keep it for Rika-chan's sake. Asakura-san had a troubled look on her face. Honestly, I somehow thought it was pitiful as a man to have 100 yen returned to me. I just wanted her to keep the money. Rika-chan went through all the trouble to buy you something, you know?
If it's like that, then I'll keep it.
Asakura-san put the 100 yen in her wallet. I won this round. It wasn't a competition, but I just kind of wanted to say that.
I have another favor to ask of you. My sister says she wants to see Big Bro Tamari.
All right, let's go!
Well, that was fast.
The super cute Rika-chan wants to see me! I gotta go!
Keep your hands off my sister, all right?
How rude! I'm not a lolicon! Well, after this and that, I ended up going to Asakura-san's house. But what does visiting a girl's house entail? Plus, with Asakura-san being the #1 beauty, if word of this gets out, I'll end up having to play tag again.
Now that I think about it, this is the first time a boy's been to my house.
Huh? Really?
I don't have a boyfriend or any guy friends.
I see. She's right. I feel like I've only seen her with certain friends.
Anyway, let's head inside. No sense in standing around talking.
Gotcha.
Big Bro Tamari!
Oof! As soon as I got in the house, I was attacked by an angel. Hi, Rika-chan. How have you been since yesterday?
I've been good, but it seems like you aren't so good. She's usually shy with strangers, but she's taken a liking to you.
Really? She doesn't seem shy at all, right?
Yeah!
Ah, this is the best.
Big Bro Tamari, let's play a game. Rika, don't cause so much trouble for Tomori-san.
Okay, but I won't go easy on you because you're a kid.
Yay! Sis, you play too!
After we played games for a while, she fell asleep. She exerted all her energy and fell asleep in my lap.
That girl. If she falls asleep now, she won't be able to sleep at night.
It's fine. If we wake her up before dinner, I'm sure she'll be able to fall asleep.
Tomori-san, do you also have a sister?
Yep, she's a super cute angel.
Huh?
Shoot! She probably thinks I'm a siscon after saying that! My sister is about the same age as yours.
So that's why you can handle Rika so well.
I guess?
I'm sure of it. If it's all right with you, do you want to stick around for dinner?
Dinner. My time with my angel will be cut short, though. Sure. Thanks, Asakura-san. You're going to make dinner?
Yep. Our mom's a single mother, so I do the cooking.
In other words, Asakura-san does most of the cleaning and looking after Rika-chan. That's... remarkable!
Huh?
Honestly, it is. I'm sure you don't want to be told this, but I think doing your best to do everything by yourself is amazing.
I'll go get everything ready.
Okay. Why did she get so flustered?
Wake up Rika when dinner's ready.
Yeah. I didn't really get it, but Asakura-san's food was delicious. A few days later...
Are you free today?
Yeah, if I let my mom go to pick up my angel...
Then sorry if I'm being a nuisance, but Rika says she wants to see you again.
Let's go! I can always see my angel at home. So if I get the chance to see Rika-chan, I can't help but go! The lovely angel Rika-chan gave me a bright smile. She's so cute that she's only second to my sister. Your big bro was asleep for most of his classes.
Tomori-kun, you need to pay attention in class.
My sister has been saying the same thing recently.
That's why you need to properly study. Right, big bro? You gotta study, big bro.
If you say it like that, I have to do my best tomorrow.
Hey, are you going to eat dinner here again today?
Is it all right? Even though I was here yesterday?
Yeah. When you're here, it's much more lively, and it makes Rika happy.
I need to properly thank Asakura-san in the meantime. She says she's happy, but I feel awkward having her just take care of me all the time. 1 week later, somehow or another, Rika-chan kept asking to see me, and I went to hang out at Asakura-san's house virtually every day. Maybe that's why...
Hey, Yuta-san, what do you want for dinner today?
I'll leave it up to the chef.
What do you mean?
Anything you make is delicious. I ended up going shopping with her after school, and she started calling me Yuta. Although, there were some harmful side effects to that. Hey! Why is she calling you Yuta, huh? You jerk! What kind of relationship do you have with my goddess, huh? See ya! Hold up! Recently, almost every day, I've been playing tag with some of my classmates. On one of our days off, after playing with my angelic sister in the morning, Asakura-san told me I could come to hang out whenever, so I headed on over. However, I see Rika-chan isn't here today.
Sorry about that, even though you came all this way.
No, don't worry about it. I dropped by without notice, so... But when it comes down to it, I guess we have spare time. What did you do today, Chitose-san?
Just finished up some cleaning and studying.
Then you want to come hang out with me?
Really? I haven't had time to hang out due to chores, so I'd be happy to.
Who would have thought she'd be so happy? All right, then it's decided.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Yuta-san.
Oh, you changed clothes.
Yep. I don't have many clothes, but since we are going out, I thought I should change into something nice.
I see. Honestly, I thought her lounge clothes and outside clothes were pretty brazen. But she looks so cute in them, I kept that thought to myself. It really suits you. You look nice. Chitose-san's face suddenly turned bright red. What's wrong? Did you get a sudden fever?
It's not a fever!
I didn't even say anything. Is she psychic?
This is the first time I've been to an arcade.
Really? I guess you don't have anyone to go with, huh?
Yeah, I always have to take care of Rika.
I see. you always have to take care of Rika-chan after school, so you don't have time to hang out. Actually, it's my first time at the arcade too.
Really?
Yep, I go pick up my sister from school too. Well, that's because I want to. Otherwise, my mom would go pick her up.
That sounds just like you.
That's nice of her to not call me a siscon. Anyway, why don't we go enjoy our first arcade visit?
Yeah, let's go.
So then, the two of us played games at the arcade. Just a bit more. If I aim a bit more to the right.
You got this, Yuta-san.
If I get this plushie, I'll give it to Rika-chan as a gift.
Wow, you really do have a love for younger sisters. And for Rika, no less.
We did crane games, photo booths, shooters, and a bunch of other fun attractions. For the first visit, I think we were pretty satisfied. We were a bit tired, so we sat on a bench to take a break.
Thank you, Yuta-san.
What's up all of a sudden?
You come to play with Rika, and you brought me to the arcade. There were no hard feelings, but seeing everyone at school talk about so many fun things made me a bit jealous. So, thank you.
Since Chitose-san is in a single-parent household, she has to look after Rika-chan. So because of that, she was jealous of everyone getting to have fun times during their youth. It's nothing. I had fun today too. Plus, you feed me home-cooked meals. And I wanted to play with Rika-chan too, so no worries.
Thanks to you, things have livened up recently.
You think?
So life right now is really fun.
Chitose-san's smiling face was really beautiful. Well then, we just have to have more fun and do all the stuff we want to do, since you worked so hard at home.
That's true. Then will you show me how it's done?
Is there even anything to teach you? I've only been thinking about my sister and haven't had many chances to hang out with friends, so I'm worried. But I'll do my best. Okay, orange juice, orange juice. I went to the vending machine to buy us drinks. Chitose-san said she would pay for it, but this is time to show off as a man, is what I want to say. But in the end, I always want to thank her instead. Anyway, when Chitose-san and I hang out together, isn't that a date? I realized this shocking truth just now. It seems like it would be an issue if everyone found out. I brought back the juice to the bench while thinking to myself. Just then, hey, you by yourself? Wanna come hang out with us?
I told you,
Chitose-san was suddenly surrounded by two sleazy guys. There's no way she's going to the arcade with you guys! I immediately got between them and stood in front of the punks. Huh? Who the heck are you? One of the punks got up in my face to intimidate me. But I wonder. My classmates give me the same look, so it wasn't that scary. I'm her friend. That's easy enough to understand, right? What? Hey, there's no way a dude like him is with you. So you come on with us, yeah?
I don't want to.
Another guy started to get close to Chitose-san, and I immediately grabbed his arm. Hey, are you even listening? Huh? What's with this guy's grip? Let's get out of here! Hey, wait up! Cowards. Just something I wanted to say.
Thanks for saving me. You sure are strong, Yuta-san.
I don't think I'm strong, but it might be because I've trained myself to be able to help my sister when she's in a bind. It might be because I squeeze a 60-kilogram hand grappler 50 times a day.
Amazing.
More importantly, I'm sorry. I should have thought that you might get surrounded because you're cute. From here on, I'll keep you out of danger. If something happened to you, Rika-chan would be sad. We have to avoid that at all costs. We rested a bit longer and then went to the next place. When we left the arcade, I noticed Chitose-san was red in the face and a bit spacey. A few days later, I was over at the Asakura residence to hang out again.
Big bro, you suck at games.
What the heck? I go easy on you and now I lose? We ended up going to a bunch of places to hang out. Chitose-san seemed happy, and it seemed like she could finally take a breather. From that, I was happy too, but...
Yuta-san, do you remember what I said yesterday?
What was it again?
that I wanted you to teach me a bunch of things.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I remembered something that I want you to teach me.
She looked up at me, looking a bit embarrassed, her cheeks red. Then,
Please teach me how to love you, Yuta-san.
my face went completely red.
One evening, I was summoned to the office of the tutoring association where I work part-time.
Yuichi Jinochi, you won't have any work from now on.
Huh? What did you just say?
You're fired. We can't entrust students to you anymore.
I was suddenly told I was fired. By the way, this person is Miss Katsuragi. She's in charge of me in case you're wondering. Why?
Take a good, hard look into your heart and figure out why.
Huh? I didn't make any mistakes though.
Then tell me what happened yesterday at the Yoshikawa's house.
Yesterday, I was tutoring the daughter of the Yoshikawa family at the time when...
Sir, do you have a girlfriend? Or someone you like?
What? A girlfriend?
Yes. I can't concentrate on studying at all because I keep thinking about this. So please, tell me!
She suddenly asked me that. To add to it, no, I don't have one.
Then, if I pass my exams, I want you to go out with me.
She confessed to me. She's quite composed for her age, so it's hard to believe she's a middle schooler. Not only is she cute, she has a nice personality, and is the type of girl you want to protect. So I thought about her future and gave her a serious answer. I can't promise you something like that. Moreover, I can't think of you in a romantic way. You and I are only teacher and student, and nothing more.
But see, once I enter high school, our student-teacher relationship is going to end.
More importantly, why don't you understand this problem? Didn't I teach you last week? Where's your motivation? Don't waste your time on love when you need to spend time studying more.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, she's not good at studying. If she continues like this, she'll never be able to pass her school entrance exams, much less think about romance. That's the conclusion I came to when I gave serious thought to her future. So that's what happened. I didn't violate any rules or regulations, did I?
Oof. Are you dumb?
I'm still in first place in my class, and my grades are quite high.
I'm talking about emotional intelligence, not your grades.
Huh?
First of all, you push your students too hard. We just received a complaint from the parents that their child's motivation to study has dropped dramatically.
Motivation? I felt she was quite motivated.
That's because she's liked you for a long time, you idiot.
But the rules explicitly forbid relations with a student.
Yes, but you could have just said something like, I'll go out with you if you pass the exam, so try harder.
Wouldn't that just be a blatant lie, though? It's the kind of thing an irresponsible guy says.
Lies are just a means to an end. Like that guy who told me he was leaving his wife at first but led me on for half a year.
Oh, she's got some major emotional baggage.
Anyways, I can't give you any more jobs.
But that's kind of inconvenient. If you fire me, I won't be able to save money for college.
Then just find another part-time job.
This was how I was fired, but...
Hello? Anyone here? Oh no, it's Hana Ashida. Welcome.
She's from my school. I've seen her around before. Hana Ashida. She's in the same grade as me, and is in the next class over from mine. Her family is rich, and she's known as one of the most beautiful girls in school. I hear her grades are quite low, and she plays up a silly, ditzy persona, but... I was wondering why she was here, but...
Hey, Miss Katsuragi. When are you going to introduce me to my next tutor? That's the thing. No one's willing to teach you anymore. Why? I don't get it! Me too! I don't get it either!
It seems that the other tutors have refused to teach her. Well, there must be some good reason.
Look! I'll ask my dad to double the payment. Please? Double the payment? Please! What should I do? Wait. You know what? I think Jinoichi here would be perfect for the job.
But you said I was fired just now.
You go to the same school as her, right? In the same grade, too. That's perfect.
Sure.
So, I'll dispatch Mr. Super Genius Jinoichi, who's at the top of his grade, as your tutor. Though he can be a bit obtuse.
Does that actually have anything to do with tutoring?
Ugh. But he seems like a dweeb. I'd much prefer a more handsome, sparkling college student. But you just said you don't care who it is as long as you have a tutor. Well, maybe I did say that.
She seems like trouble already.
I guess it doesn't matter who it is as long as you can help me raise my grades.
Sorry, but I just got fired moments ago.
What? Fired? No, he was just saying he got fired up and motivated to work. Oh, okay.
No, that's not it. You said I didn't have a job any longer.
Just play along, idiot. This is a rare money-making opportunity.
It's no use. Her eyes are completely clouded with greed.
Well, if you take on my tutoring and get my grades up, you won't be fired, right? And it's double the pay! Double!
I'd prefer to be employed, and double the pay is enticing, but...
Besides, if my grades get better, I can do something nice for you. I'm willing to show a little skin, too. How'd you like a little experience with a mature woman?
Do these people have any sense of modesty? Frankly, I'm not interested in you two.
Why?
I too have a right to choose. Both of them have some serious issues. But in the end, I took the job because the high pay was too good to pass up. She'd have left after the agreement. So why did you entrust me to tutor Ashita?
Well, do you know what kind of girl she is, Jinochi?
Yes, well, people say she's cute, but dumb as bricks.
In the last 2 months since April, she's had 5 different tutors. They all just gave up.
Well, why is that?
I don't know. Maybe you'll figure it out once you try.
How suspicious. Later, I visited Ashita's house as per the address I had been told. What a magnificent home. The house is so big that I couldn't help but look up at it. Seems that it was true that her parents were rich. I guess I can expect a good payout on this job.
Welcome!
Oh, hi.
Come in.
If you knew a guy was coming, you should have worn something more normal.
Well then, teach me.
Why are you on the bed?
Because it's easier to study on the bed and not on the table?
Is that so? So, what do you want to learn?
Well, how about some physical education?
Health and physical education? Sure.
It's my first time, so be gentle, okay? I'm just joking! Did you really imagine that?
Huh? You're joking.
What's with that reaction? Did you really think it'd be phys ed?
Huh. I could care less about your jokes, so just get to your seat quickly.
Yes. Sorry. What's with this guy? I was just teasing him, but his eyes are so dead serious.
All right then. Let's start with English. I want to see where you're at, so just try this quiz. You have 30 minutes. Let's begin.
Okay. The pressure is too much.
30 minutes later, as expected, she's not very good academically. And to add to it,
Oh no! I don't understand it at all.
Sheeta, who can't study at all and tries to cover it up with a silly character, is very irritating to watch. Perhaps others have always let her behavior slide, but not me. I can't stand this kind of unserious attitude. How have you lived your whole life without knowing this?
Really? I've been doing my best. You don't have to be so mean.
Doing your best, huh? This is a quiz with only the most basic questions. By the way, Ashita, which university do you want to go to?
I want to go to Yuki University.
That's impossible.
What? Why would you say that?
I'm just telling you the truth. Yuki University is a private institution with an extremely high difficulty for entrance. With this lack of motivation and your current academic ability, there's no way you can pass the entrance exam with less than a year to go. You want to go to a university? Just choose any low-rank school. You can get into any place that's under capacity.
People with a talent for studying don't know how I feel.
Huh? Talent?
The reason you're so smart is because you're talented at learning, right? Stop treating me like I'm incompetent just because you're a little bit smart.
Studying is not a talent. It's hard work.
Huh?
Those who use talent, effort, and incompetence as excuses aren't qualified to criticize others. The people that are allowed to talk about talent and effort are those that are constantly working towards a goal. Don't use the word talent to describe someone when you haven't even made the effort to get better. Oh no, I've done it. I'm gonna get fired again. I probably said a little too much, but I just hate that word, talent. I've been studying non-stop to maintain the grades I have now. I felt that the word talent was denying all of my efforts, and myself. As predicted, that night I received a phone call from the Tutors Association.
Just what did you do to her?
Oh, I just scolded her a bit. There we go. Now I'm gonna be fired for good.
Good job! She really took a liking to you.
Huh?
She wants you as a tutor for 2 hours every day except Sunday, starting tomorrow.
Oh, I guess I can do that.
The pay is getting tripled, so we're making big money. Yes! Anyways, that's all from me. Give it your all tomorrow.
Sure. Why though? I guess I could ask her directly tomorrow. At lunchtime the next day, I called Ashita out to the rooftop. Why didn't you fire me?
After you lectured me, I decided I need to change and try my best.
Why?
The other tutors seemed like they just saw me as a well-paying client. All they ever said was, "You're doing a great job," or "Wow, that's great." Not what they were actually thinking. I don't want to make it an excuse, but they were so lenient with me that I just wasn't getting anywhere. So, I've never been told off and scolded like that before. You must have said all that knowing fully well you could be fired. But you did it anyways, with sincerity. I don't have to think hard about anything when I act like a dummy around friends, but...
You never liked it, did you?
Yeah. That's why I thought that if I got into Yuki University, I could prove myself to everyone.
I see. But that's a difficult dream to achieve with your current grades.
Please, help me get into Yuki University.
Hey!
I'll do anything for it. Anything!
You're serious, huh?
Yes!
I could see her determination and desperation. I wasn't about to let her down like that. I've been thinking about it a lot. Ashita, let's get you into Yuki University!
But you said I can't.
Let me ask you something first. Does the type of coursework matter to you at all?
Not really.
Then we'll aim for social welfare studies.
Social welfare studies?
I looked up the score ranges for each course, and this one was the lowest. Score ratio is more than 80% using the common test. It's a bit tough, but it's not an impossible goal. This is the only course that you have the possibility of getting accepted to.
You went to the trouble of looking it up for me?
Of course I did. I'm your tutor.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do my best and try really hard.
Obviously, you should always be trying hard. Let's work on it starting today, so that you can get results. Follow after me.
Yes, sir!
Every day, except for Sundays, Ashita was under my tutelage for 2 hours. At first, she was no good at all, but Then I noticed something. It was her honesty. She was just so straightforward. She doesn't get caught in the details, and she accepts new information very readily. Gradually, the results of her quizzes got better and better. After a month of studying like that, the results of final exams were returned.
Look! For the first time since I entered high school, I got above average!
Great! I mean, a score like this should be the norm.
Oh, I want a reward from you.
Reward? Like what?
Well...
Is this what you wanted?
Yes! I like it when you pat my head.
Oh, really? Well, I can do this anytime.
Really? Then, every day, please.
That's only if you keep up your progress every day.
Yes! Then I'll make sure my results are great. Okay, now I should reward you.
What? Me? I'm already getting paid.
But I promised you before, right? That I'd do something nice for you?
Something nice? After saying that, she rolled onto the bed and closed her eyes.
You can do whatever you want with me, you know?
Like what?
Whatever you like. Go ahead.
Okay, then let's study.
What?
You made a joke like that before, remember?
I mean, that time...
We don't have any time to waste. If you have the leisure to joke around, get to your desk.
No, but I'm serious this time!
With the start of summer break, the tutoring hours were increased to 3 hours a day. She also seemed to be studying outside of tutoring as well. Because of this, the results on her mock exams were getting better. The way she spends the break time also changed. She suddenly gets close to me, like a switch has been flipped.
Please take responsibility, okay?
Responsibility for what?
Responsibility for making me love.
What? No, that's...
I'll go out with you if you pass the exam, so work harder!
I can't say such an irresponsible thing no matter how much it could motivate her.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
You made me love studying so much, so please take responsibility for that.
Huh?
So, please, stay by my side from now on.
Oh, she meant it like that. So until the exams are over. Well, when she asks so cutely like that, I guess I can't quit tutoring now. I'll take responsibility until the end.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
This is kind of embarrassing. That's how the summer vacation ended. And the results of the first mock exam results arrived.
Wow, Hannah's score is higher than ours. She got a B for Yuki University, too.
Seriously? How?
You were able to prove yourself to your friends, huh? Good for you, Ishida.
I have the best tutor after all.
Hey!
Jinochi here has been teaching me for the past 3 months. He's really good at teaching.
Don't do this in front of people.
Aw, you should drop Hannah and teach me then. I want you to teach me too. Teach me everything.
Oh,
Hey, you two, don't take my teacher. Oh, come on. You can share a little, right? No, he's with me every day, weekdays and weekends, and doesn't have the time for other students.
Oh, that's so unfair, Hannah.
Well, I'm glad that Ishida's grades went up at least. After school that day, I was walking with Ishida to her home.
You were being flirty with the other girls.
I wasn't, I swear!
Don't cheat on me.
What do you mean by cheating?
You should only look at me.
Sure. My goal is to get you into the university of your choice, so I won't take any other students.
Getting me into the university. Is that all?
That's all. Why? I know why she looks sad, but we're just student and teacher in the end. I've decided not to pursue a relationship with her beyond that, but still, it bothered me a bit. You pass the exam, then I'll do you one favor. Impulsively, I ended up blurting that out.
Anything?
Well, anything within reason. Try to think of a favor for me to do.
Actually, I've already decided.
What is it?
That's a secret. So, I'm looking forward to your continued teaching.
So today, we're going to study together again. Now, what Ishida was planning to ask for me, I'll find out about that a little while later.
No! I don't want to be apart from you, Oni-chan!
The girl that was crying to me was an elementary student that lived in my, Ryota Kudo's, neighborhood. She was the daughter of my mom's friend. Since her parents were busy, we took care of her at our house during the afternoons ever since she was young. Because I was always playing with her and keeping her company, she was very clingy with me. Now this little girl had to move away because of her parents' job. She was now here to say goodbye to me. Don't cry, Hina-chan.
Oni-chan!
This isn't goodbye forever, so don't cry. We'll see each other again when you get older, Hina-chan.
When Hina gets older, I can see you?
Yeah.
Then will you make Hina your wife when I get older?
What? I froze after she suddenly brought up the topic of marriage. Hina-chan's parents were in front of me too. Even if she was a kid, it felt weird to promise to take her hand in marriage in front of her parents. Okay, of course. When you get older, I'll have you be my wife. Hina-chan looked like she was about to cry again, so I panicked and promised her.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay then, here!
What's this?
We're going to make a pinky promise.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. And like that, Hina-chan and I made a pinky promise. After that, Hina-chan moved away with her parents. 8 years later, I became a corporate slave at a company. I worked overtime until midnight for no extra pay and even clocked in on Saturdays, which I was supposed to have off. I was in an awful work environment. The only good thing was that I had Sunday off, but the new employees should be starting their jobs soon. So it seems like I'm going to have more on my plate while having to teach them things. I'm home. I trudged home after work. I was barely conscious, so I wanted to take a bath, eat dinner, and get to sleep immediately.
Oh, you're finally home!
Huh? Did I just hear a voice I don't know?
Oni-san, welcome home! It's me, Hinagiku Miyabi.
Who?
Huh?
I didn't have a pretty girl like this in my family. That's why I responded like that, but Miyabi-san froze.
It's me, Hinagiku. You don't remember me?
Sorry, I don't think I know you.
But I was so excited for the day to finally meet you again.
Why are you in my house?
You're so mean.
Shoot! My brain isn't registering things properly because I'm so tired from work. I didn't know who Miyabi-san was, so I asked my mom who was in the living room. Then I found out Miyabi-san. So basically, you're Hina-chan?
Yes?
Apparently, this was Hina-chan, the girl I used to play with a lot back then. You always called yourself Hina, so I thought that was your name. Our moms didn't call each other by their names, so I didn't know your last name either.
I used to call myself Hina because it was easier. But I should look at least a little bit like my younger self.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't think you'd grow up to be such a pretty girl. Of course, I always thought that you would be a pretty girl. I'm just saying that you're prettier than I imagined you'd be.
Gosh, I'm going to blush if you compliment me that much.
No, but really, you're very pretty now.
I was actually working really hard on myself. I was thinking about the future, to make you happy when you saw me again.
To make me happy? When I heard that, my heart started beating faster. I thought she would have forgotten the promise because she was young, but it seemed like she remembered all this time. I couldn't believe she came here to keep her promise even after becoming this pretty.
Hina-chan chose to enroll in a high school in this area to keep her promise to you. So, she's going to live here with us starting today.
Wow. But our promise was after she became an adult.
Basically, I'll be 18 years old by my senior year, so I'll be able to get married. I thought that I should be prepared so that I can get married to you as soon as possible. Oh, that's just my excuse. I came here because I couldn't wait any longer.
I'm surprised your parents agreed to this. Yup, this is definitely Hina-chan. She ran headfirst without thinking about the consequences of what happens after. Nothing's changed.
They were completely okay with it because they said they can trust you.
Hina-chan's parents said they could trust me?
We have Hina-chan's room ready for her, but she'll be using your room to sleep.
What? Why?
Well, obviously because she's your fiancé. You should sleep together. But, I mean, Hina-chan's a teen. We thought she'd want a place where she could be by herself. So we also got a room ready for her.
But won't Hina-chan be bothered by that?
No, I won't. I actually would like that. I'd be happier if I could sleep next to you.
Really?
Anyways, Oni-san, what would you like?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Would you like to take your bath first or have dinner? Oh, which would you like to have first? Your bath, dinner, or me?
What are you saying?
Sorry, I've always wanted to try saying that.
Apparently, Hina-chan had grown into a little devil. I think I'd like to take a bath first. I wasn't tired anymore because of the fact that I was surprised, but I wanted to clean myself up before eating dinner.
Okay,
Huh? What is it this time?
would you like me to wash your back?
Hina-chan, stop joking around like that.
Sorry.
Gosh, she really grew up to be something. Am I going to be okay living with her? Mainly because my heart couldn't stop beating because of her actions. I took a bath after that and was ready to eat dinner, but... Huh? Hina-chan? You didn't eat yet?
Yes, I waited so I could eat with you.
Oh, sorry about that. I should have eaten before taking a bath then.
No, don't worry about it. Anyways, here, open wide.
What?
We're a couple now, so I thought this is normal.
I mean, Mom's watching, so...
Oh, don't mind me.
Shut up, Mom! And stop smiling like that!
Hina-chan went through the effort to make you dinner, so the least you could do is let her feed you.
What? You made all this?
Yes, I mean, I prepared myself so I could be a good wife.
Wow. She's still a high schooler, but she did all of this for me? If that adult smirking at us from the side wasn't here, I wouldn't be embarrassed at all. Okay, please. It was awkward having my mom there, but Hina-chan made all of this for me. So I decided I would do what she wanted.
Thank you. Open wide.
After the food entered my mouth, I closed it. Once I started chewing, I was in awe at the flavor that spread around my mouth.
How is it?
Wow, it's delicious!
Really?
Sorry that I'm bad at explaining flavors, but it's just as good as the food at a restaurant.
I'm so glad to hear that. Aww. They say the way to a man's heart is his stomach.
What? Mom?
The legal age of marriage changed from 16 to 18 years old. Are you sure you can resist for that long?
Mom! Stop messing around with me! Huh? What's wrong?
I want you to do it to me this time.
Are you saying that you want me to feed you?
Yes?
I mean, she did it to me, so I guess I should do it back to her, too. Okay, open your mouth. I just didn't want to do it in front of my mom, who was grinning at us. But I guess I had no choice. I decided that Hina-chan's feelings were much more important than my embarrassment, so I did it anyways. If I said no to her here, I thought that she would feel uncomfortable about asking me to spoil her in the future.
Thank you. Okay then.
Hina-chan opened her small mouth, almost like a bird. Gosh, she's so cute. I don't know what to do with myself. Hina-chan looked a little embarrassed, but she had a happy expression on while chewing. It made me feel emotional to see how the small Hina-chan grew up so much. But the fact that she was here as my fiancé, that was a little strange to me. The one thing I knew was that even as an adult, Hina-chan was still adorable. I didn't think we'd actually end up sleeping together.
Sorry.
No, it's not that. I'm just not used to things like this, so I'm kind of flustered.
Being in your arms makes me feel so relaxed. I've always loved you, ever since I was a kid. That's why I'm so happy right now.
Hina-chan. But I wonder if I can say the same myself. There's no doubt that Hina-chan is cute, and I do love her too. But does that mean I love her romantically? I held that doubt in my mind as I spent each day. Hina-chan was very skilled when it came to cleaning and doing other household chores, and she seems to like taking care of me. She took care of me diligently after I came home tired from work. She did all of this despite the fact that she started school, and even when her studies must have been hard. She's a really good girl. I used to dread going to work, but strangely, I was able to work hard knowing that Hina-chan was waiting for me at home. We spent our days like this when Hina-chan started sighing a lot more. Hina-chan, you've been sighing a lot recently. Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course.
Maybe you're getting tired of me?
Why would you say that?
I always come home close to midnight, and I only get Sundays off, so I sleep on that day. I was thinking that you might be upset about that.
It's not that. Why would you think that? I know you're working hard at work.
No, I mean, I might have been making you feel lonely.
I mean, yes, but you always spoil me with attention, even when you get home tired. I don't have any complaints about that. If I have to say...
If you have to say...
I'm worried about your health. You leave early in the morning and stay at work until late at night.
She really is the sweetest girl. Thanks for worrying about me. Is that why you were sighing?
No, it's not that. It's something personal, so it's not like there's anything about you that bothers me.
It seems that I was overthinking. But it did also mean that Hina-chan had some kind of problem on her mind. Hey, Hina-chan, if something's bothering you, I'd really like you to rely on me about it.
Oh, Nii-san.
I mean, I am your fiancé. If you're in trouble, Hina-chan, I want to help you.
It's kind of embarrassing saying it myself, but there are a couple of boys that flirt with me at school.
What? Really?
Yes. Oh, of course I'm not going to cheat or hang out with boys other than you.
Don't worry. I know that. I knew that this girl was truly sincere. That's why I wasn't worried about cheating or anything like that. I mean, we are engaged, but I'm not sure if we can call ourselves a couple, so I didn't want to tie her down.
I'm glad. I was so worried that you'd misunderstand and put an end to our relationship. If that happens, I don't know if I'll be able to survive.
Come on, don't exaggerate.
It's not an exaggeration, I'm serious.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So, if you don't like it, then maybe you should tell the boys to stop?
That's also hard. I told them that I'm in a relationship, but it doesn't seem like they believe me.
Oh, I see. Normally I would think that people would assume that a pretty girl like her would have a boyfriend, but Hina-chan's looks and gentle personality do make her look very innocent. Would you like me to show my face at your school one time then?
What? You'll do that for me?
Yeah, I'm sure people will believe you if they see my face.
I thought about that too, but you're very busy with work, so...
I'll use my paid leave for you, Hina-chan. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm sure my work won't say anything about it.
Oh, Nii-san, thank you so much.
Of course. I'm also doing this for myself. If I was being honest, I didn't like it very much when I heard that boys were flirting with Hina-chan. We do have a gap in our ages, and I didn't ask her to officially be my girlfriend yet, so we weren't really a couple. Still, I think that I probably already... 2 weeks after that, I got my paid leave. I wanted to get it earlier, but my superiors kept trying to extend my day off. I might have to think about changing jobs if I want to be there for Hina-chan in the future. So this is Hina-chan's school. She should be coming out soon. I arrived at the time that Hina-chan gets out of school. It seems as though boys were flirting with her even when she tried to walk home. Miyabi-san, let's go to karaoke after this.
I have a very important promise after this.
Oh, she's here. What? Huh? When I looked over, I saw Hina-chan looking troubled as she declined the invitations from the boys. Behind her was an unimaginable amount of boys following her. I'm estimating about something a little less than 20 people? I heard that a few people were trying to get her attention, but I might have misunderstood that as a few dozen people. If there were this many people when she got out of school, there must be even more during her school hours. This would make anyone want to sigh.
Ryota-san!
Huh? Who's that man? I've never seen Miyabi-san look so happy! You're lying! This is some kind of misunderstanding! Ah! What? This guy's broken?
This is the guy I was telling you about. Ryota-san, my boyfriend.
Nice to meet you. My name is Ryota. Thanks for taking care of Hina-chan all the time. She really has a boyfriend. But why this guy? He's not that good looking.
Huh? What did you just say?
What? Miyabi-san?
I'm sure I heard it wrongly, but you didn't just insult Ryota-san, did you?
No, of course not. I would never.
Of course you wouldn't. I mean, he's such a wonderful and handsome person.
Why do I feel like I want to drink something bitter? I feel like I'm about to throw up sugar. The boys' faces turned green as they watched Hina-chan obsess over me. But I mean, maybe she's the type of girl that's dangerous when you make her mad. Hina-chan was cute when she was acting lovey-dovey, but I was very worried about the darkness she showed there for a second. I decided then and there that I would avoid making her mad in the future. In the end, the boys gave up on Hina-chan, so we walked to the hill together.
Thanks to you, I think I can live a peaceful school life starting tomorrow.
I'm glad. By the way, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Is that okay?
What is it?
I know you're going to think that it's kind of late, but I wanted to do this properly. Hina-chan, I love you. We're already engaged, but I wanted to tell you how I feel. Will you be my... I mean, it's kind of strange asking this now, but will you be my girlfriend?
Oh, yes, of course! I'm so happy that you decided to tell me how you feel. I love you too! I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Ryota-san.
Just like that, we became an official couple. I also realized that Hina-chan started calling me by my name and thought that she might have felt that something was incomplete too. But now we were able to become an official couple. I swore in my heart that I'd never do anything to make her sad. In addition, I began looking for a new job after that. I started working at a company that gave me proper days off so that I could spend more time with Hina-chan. We spent our days happy and lovey-dovey. But that's another story.
My name is Kakeru Sasaki, and I'm a quiet, unassuming freshman in high school. I don't have any friends, so after school, I headed home as usual.
Hey, give me back my bag, please?
Try taking it back if you can! I looked over towards the park where the commotion was coming from, and I saw that a kid had taken a young girl's school backpack. Oh man, I really didn't want to witness this. In this day and age, things can escalate if you butt in. However, the girl looked like she was in trouble, so I decided to help her. Hey kids, what's going on here? Who the hell are you, mister? This is none of your business! This little kid has no respect for his elder. Didn't he get a proper upbringing? No matter how much you like this girl, doing this won't help. As a matter of fact, it would be counter-effective. What the hell are you talking about? I don't like her! You say that, but you seem to be cherishing her backpack. I completely get it, kid. Feels good to embrace something that belongs to someone you really like. Like I said, it's not like that! It doesn't feel good! I don't want this junk anyways! The kid shoved the backpack to the girl and turned to leave. Alright guys, let's get the hell out of here! The kid and his little group ran off. I just made all that up, but it looks like I was spot on.
Thanks for helping me.
Don't worry about it. Just glad it didn't get out of hand. Be careful walking home, okay? As I was about to leave, she grabbed onto me.
Please, wait, mister. I don't want to leave yet.
Why is that?
Even if I go home now, the only one home is my sister.
Do you have a problem if your sister is at home?
My sister doesn't like me. Please, could you stay with me a bit longer?
I don't mind doing that at all, but would you mind explaining all of it in detail for me? I've already come this far. No backing out now. So I figured I'd at least listen to what this little girl, Yuna, had to say. After that, I stayed and played with her and listened to her. After a while, I walked her home.
Do you really think everything is okay?
After hearing what you had to say, I really don't think your sister hates you. Yuna looked a little apprehensive as she grabbed onto my hand. Apparently, her parents recently remarried, and as a result, she gained a stepsister, who, like me, is a high school student. But her stepsister is a little flashy, and Yuna has difficulty approaching her, and in addition, seems to be avoiding Yuna.
I'm home!
As Yuna opened the door, her stepsister greeted us.
Hey, did you have a good... hey, what are you doing here, Sasaki?
As with her, I was shocked to see my rather flashy classmate, Honoka Hori. Oh, I didn't realize you were Yuna's sister, Miss Hori. At first glance, she does look a bit flashy, so I can understand Yuna being a little timid. And I can see why Yuna would feel uncomfortable approaching her.
kids at school were teasing me, and he rescued me. He's my hero. Huh? Really? This Sasaki? You're so quiet at school. Seems you step up when you have to.
Yeah, well, she's just a kid, so I better get going.
Hold on there. I want to pay you back for rescuing my little sister, so come in.
No need to pay me back. It was nothing.
Come on, don't be so modest. Come on in.
Actually, I wanted to leave right away, but if I did, you never know what kind of rumors will spread. So I decided to just go for it and entered the house.
Come on, relax. Don't be so nervous. Make yourself at home.
Yeah, sorry. She served some tea, and as I drank, I was nervous as a cat at a dog show.
You seemed so friendly and relaxed with Yuna, but with me, you get like that, huh?
No, it's not that. I had never really talked to her before and felt uneasy talking to a flashy but pretty girl.
I'm so envious. You were able to become so friendly with Yuna right from the get-go.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm not sure how to act in front of kids. I have no idea what to talk about, and it seems Yuna is a bit scared of me. I just can't make it work for some reason.
You're wrong about that. Yuna wants to be closer to you. She wants to get to know you better. She's actually just like you. She just doesn't know how to go about talking and making friends with you, that's all.
Why would you even know that?
Because she explained it all to me, that's why. She said that you were avoiding her.
I wasn't avoiding her. Well, maybe I was, come to think of it.
She also told me about your parents remarrying, so as I was listening to her, I thought you guys have a slight misunderstanding, that's all.
I see. So you're so close to her now that you can talk about all this. Hey, Sasaki, do you like kids?
Like kids? Yeah, we have a bunch of kids living near me and they seem to like me. So naturally, I just got to playing and talking to them.
I wonder if I'll be able to be closer to Yuna.
Of course you can. I told her that it was all just a misunderstanding. If you approach her more, I'm sure you guys will hit it off just fine.
Yeah, okay. I'll talk to her more.
Great. Hope you succeed.
Hey, Sasaki. Thanks for yesterday. Because of your advice, we were able to get better acquainted.
That's great. If you've got the will, your true feelings will get through.
Yuna wanted to see you again, so stop by again, would you?
Yeah, sure. One of these days.
What's with that response? Don't you want to see Yuna again?
No, it's not that. I'll come by again. I didn't mind going to see Yuna, but I was a little reluctant about going to Honoka's house. Although it's gotten easier, I still had this hesitancy about talking to such a cute and flashy girl. As I was leaving for home after classes ended, someone tapped me on the shoulder as I stepped into the hallway.
Hey, have you headed home all alone?
Huh? Hi. Yeah, I always go home alone.
We're headed in the same direction, so let's go together.
What do you mean in the same direction?
You're coming to my place, right?
Why would I do that?
You said you would stop by to see Yuna.
Did you mean right now? Today?
If not today, when did you plan on coming?
Well, I didn't have a specific date in mind.
Okay, so it's decided. Come over to my place.
I was a little taken aback by her good-natured attitude. Although I was a bit hesitant, I accepted her offer and we headed towards her house.
Oh, great! You came!
When we got to her place and opened the door, Yuna rushed over and hugged me. Hey, Yuna! Hope you weren't teased at school today.
No, nothing happened today. Just as you said, I was able to make friends with my sister. Thanks so much.
I didn't do anything. You tried hard and that's why it all worked out.
Wow, you can talk with Yuna so easily. So different from me.
On the way here, I was nervous talking to her and the conversation didn't go at all smoothly, so she was probably dismayed about it. No, it's not that.
Oh well, it suits you, I guess.
Are the two of you arguing about something?
No, of course not. We're really good friends.
Hey, let's all play! Please.
You got it. Sasaki, are you okay with it?
Yeah, definitely. I was still nervous around Honoka, but through Yuna, I was able to feel more comfortable being with her. Yuna brought out some toys and playing cards, and the three of us amused ourselves. The both of them seemed to be enjoying themselves.
Hey, good morning, Sasaki.
Hey, good morning.
Thanks for yesterday. Thanks to you, I was able to really have fun with Yuna.
It's not because of me. I was just there, that's all. Not my doing.
No, that's not true. Before, she would talk to me, but she never asked me to play together. You were there to smooth things out. That definitely helped. You gotta stop by again. Please?
If you're okay with it, for sure I'll go. So after that little conversation, I occasionally stopped by her place to play with Yuna. But I would not go uninvited, only when asked over. Even though it was just to play with Yuna, going to a classmate's house so often just didn't seem right. The arrangement continued for about a month. One day, I was at home playing a game when the doorbell rang. When I answered, Honoka was standing there at my front door. Hi, what are you doing here?
I just thought I would repay you for always playing with Yuna.
Did you come over just for that? There's no need, really.
I really appreciate what you've done. You brought my little sister and me closer. It's the least I could do. If you hadn't intervened, we would probably still be distant.
Actually, I should be thankful to you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, to be honest, I had this aversion towards you. But because of Yuna, I was able to talk with you normally, and besides, I really enjoy the three of us playing.
Yeah, I do recall you being really nervous around me. But now that I know you're having fun while we're together, I feel... I'm just so glad.
So forget about repaying me. It's not really necessary.
Yeah, well, that's fine, but I'm here, aren't I? Let me in! Or are you gonna shoo me away, just like that?
All right then, how about some tea? I invited her in and led her to the living room.
Where are your parents, Sasaki?
It's their wedding anniversary and they're on a trip.
I see. What were you planning to do for dinner then?
Well, there's enough rice, so I figured I'd heat up some frozen stuff in the fridge.
Okay, then I'll cook you up something. You know, for all you've done.
No, I couldn't ask you to do that. I just invited you in as a courtesy.
I came here intending to repay you somehow, so please, sit back, relax, and let me take care of things.
If you put it that way, okay, I'll leave it to you. She seemed to be obsessed with repaying me, so I figured there was no harm in it and took her up on the offer.
How is it?
I took a bite and reacted truthfully. Wow, really delicious! I didn't realize you were such a good cook.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. And I was also gonna tell you before, but would you mind calling me Honoka?
Huh? Why?
When you were over at my place, you called my sister by her first name, but you addressed me by my family name, which I thought was kind of weird. I'll start calling you Kakaru instead of Sasaki. What do you say?
Okay, sure, Honoka.
Hey, Kakaru, are you blushing?
I can't help it. I've never called a girl the same age as me by her first name. In kindergarten, maybe, but...
I didn't realize you were so bashful. You act like that in front of Yuna, she's gonna laugh at you.
You're right about that. I know where she's coming from, but I just couldn't hide my embarrassment. Thanks for coming over today. That was a great dinner.
You're welcome. What are you going to do tonight?
Figured I would continue with my game.
Hey, would you mind if I joined you?
Huh? You aren't going home?
Why are you always trying to shoo me away? Don't you want to be alone with me? Does Yuna have to be here with us?
It's not that. I just thought you, Miss Hori, I mean Honoka, had other plans, that's all.
I'm free all day today. It can just be the two of us sometimes, right?
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Okay, then it's settled.
So, with Honoka's insistence, we decided to play a game together.
It's so refreshing to be able to play like this together.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, Kakaru, are you nervous?
No way, I'm fine. Actually, I was a nervous wreck. All alone in this room with a pretty girl? Who wouldn't be? We played together numerous times in the past, albeit it was with Yuna, but it was a stark contrast when it was just the two of us. I just kept thinking about what it was like when Yuna was present.
Huh? Do you really think so?
What do you mean? Honoka leaned in and pressed her ear up against my chest.
Wow, your heart is really pounding. Man, you must be very nervous.
I can't help it. I've never been in this kind of situation.
Kakaru, you maintain this distance with me, but with Yuna, you're more open, and you guys seem close.
I don't think that's true.
Then why don't you talk to me first? Why do I always have to break the ice?
I thought I was talking to you first.
But in school, you never talk to me.
It's always been like that.
And if I don't call on you to come over, you sort of just ignore me. I want you to come over without me asking you to.
She's right. I never asked to come over. It's always her inviting me to come over. I know if I go over unannounced, Yuna would be there to play with, but I just couldn't get over the fact of going over to a classmate's house. I suppose it's this part of my hesitancy that Honoka senses. Hey, Honoka? Do you want me to see Yuna more often?
When you come over, she seems super happy. And I'm happy as well.
You really do care for your sister, huh?
She has really taken a liking for you. It took time for me to get comfortable with you, but you hit it off right away with Yuna. I respect that about you.
It was all just coincidence. It was the situation. I arrived just in time to help her, and she saw me as some kind of hero, that's all.
I don't think it's only that. Yuna said you were really kind and considerate toward her. I just wish you would be as kind and considerate toward me.
Honoka leaned down and put her head on my lap. Whoa, Honoka, what are you doing?
Let me just lay here for a sec.
Fine, but why would you do that?
As I said, I want you to be kind and considerate to me too. Or is it that you can't?
Of course I can.
Okay, then gently caress my head, would you?
Yeah, like this? I wasn't sure what I was doing, but I caressed her hair and felt the silky smoothness. It felt heavenly. Was this a message? Her way of telling me to open up more? I couldn't tell what she was playing at.
Kakaru, please hold me.
What are you saying? Honoka sat up and leaned her back against my chest. I could have put my arms around her and held her tight, but...
Is it that you can't?
Only if it's okay with you. I got up the courage to hold her tightly. Her sweet scent made my heart race, but I was confused as to why things went this far.
I think I was jealous of Yuna. You seem so natural with Yuna, but with me there's this invisible wall.
What do you mean by that?
You still don't know why I came here tonight?
It was to repay me for...
That was just a pretext. I wanted to be alone with you.
Honoka turned toward me.
I fell in love with you. At first I called you over because of Yuna, but as we spent time together, my affection for you grew and grew. After a while, I invited you over not for Yuna, but for myself, because I wanted to be with you.
With Honoka's explanation, I began to get a better understanding of her actions. The reason why she wanted me to call her by her name, wanting to be with me, was not because she wanted to be closer friends, but it was about love.
Kakaru, don't you want to just be with me? Am I not enough?
She probably wants to know whether I go to her house to see Yuna or to be with her. To be honest, I didn't see you like that. But in front of Yuna, I chose not to dwell on it. I'm really happy that you would confess your feelings towards me.
Does that mean you want to go out with me?
If you don't mind going out with a guy like me, I'd be happy to. Hearing that, she leaped toward me and kissed me on the lips.
You better be ready, Kakaru. I'm gonna put a spell on you and make you love me even more.
Holy moly, my heart was pounding. A beauty like that falling in love with little old me? After that encounter, I went over to her house every chance I got. Our romantic relationship grew as time went by, and Yuna started to notice the change. But at the time, I had no idea that she had grown jealous of our relationship. I regret to ask you this. Mado, why don't you resign voluntarily?
What? I got called in by my boss during lunch hour. I couldn't help but tilt my head in disbelief at what I heard.
You know the situation, don't you? The pandemic that started 2 years ago has caused a lot of companies to lose money, which has led to cuts in labor costs. Even though the pandemic has settled down, its effects still remain. Our company has also decided to cut down on labor.
So that's why I should resign?
If you resign now, you'll get more benefits. It seems that you weren't a good fit for our company anyways. Take this offer for your own sake.
He called it voluntary resignation, but this was practically the same as getting fired. Even if I refused the offer here, there would be no future for me remaining in this company. Seems like I have a choice, but in reality, the answer was already decided. Here I was, thinking I'd done my best to be useful for the company. I understand.
Yes, thank you for your work here.
So I'm leaving the company I've worked for 5 years since graduating college.
Hey there! What's the matter? Did you get harassed by that mean old guy again?
Hey, I've told you before not to talk about our boss like that, right? Going to affect your eternal reviews. This girl is Asuka Minamoto, who is 3 years my junior. She's very popular in the company because of her cute looks and friendly attitude.
Oh, but did you know that guy gets off on people glaring at him?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Huh? But you always tell me to face uncomfortable things head on.
I don't think that applies to me here in this case. More importantly, is our boss okay? I can't help but feel that there are strange rumors going around about him. He's still my superior, so I worry.
So what's really going on? If you wanted to, you could totally banish that guy to some other department.
What exactly do you think I am? I can't do that, and I wouldn't do that. If anything, it's me who's going to be banished.
Huh?
I've been advised to resign from the company. Our company's not doing well right now, so they have to cut back on labor cost.
You're quitting?
Minamoto?
That damn boss! I'll send him to some far-off place.
Minamoto, are you okay? You're kinda off in your own little world.
What are you talking about? Anyway, I'm going to talk to that geezer.
Wait! The heck are you planning?
I'm just going to have a little chat with him to make sure you stay.
Stop! I already agreed to resign on my own, so it's all voluntary.
But this is practically like getting fired, isn't it?
Well, that's...
So, I'll go talk to him.
No! I'm sorry, it's already decided.
Huh? That's such a bad habit of yours.
Huh?
If this was about someone else, you'd never give up. But when it's about you, you give up so easily! You should take better care of yourself!
Hey, we're in an office, so lower your voice a little.
But...
Thank you, Minamoto. I do appreciate how concerned you are for me. But really, it's okay. This isn't the end of my life or anything, right?
Mudo!
Anyways, I'd rather talk about the details for passing on my task. Minamoto, can I ask you to take my clients? Of course, I'll spread my tasks to other people too, but I'd like to entrust the main stuff to someone I trust. She seems rather casual, but she's actually quite responsible with her work. If there's anyone I'd leave my clients to, it would be her. However...
No, I don't want to.
Huh?
Get someone else to do it if you need to. I don't want to.
Oh, are you sure you can't? I think you're the best person for the job since our clients already trust you and you're so talented.
No, I absolutely refuse.
Okay, I get it. I'll leave it to someone else.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Anyways, we'd better hurry up or we'll run out of time to eat. If you haven't eaten yet, you want to go together?
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah. We don't have much time, so we'll have to eat nearby.
That's fine with me. I don't care where we eat, as long as I'm with you.
Well, I'll pay for your meal just like you want.
It's not that I want you to pay for me. As usual, you're so dumb when it comes to these kinds of things.
Did you say something?
Nope, nothing at all. Since you're offering, maybe I'll order the most expensive thing on the menu.
Be gentle to my wallet, please.
I don't know about that.
Hey! The mood was gloomy for a bit, but it cleared away quickly and we enjoyed our lunch break together. After that, I made rounds to my clients, introducing them to the people who were taking over for me. I also made sure to inform them about my resignation. Then...
It's kind of amazing. The moment they heard you were leaving, all the clients got ready to send you parting gifts. You turned them all down, but I think you could have accepted them.
I guess it means the client relations were good. I really couldn't accept the gifts, though. I wouldn't have the opportunity to return the favor.
But a lot of them sounded like they wanted to hire you, even if they didn't express it directly. That's not something you see often.
No, I'm sure it was all just pleasantries.
Are you really sure? It's really hitting me now that you're leaving for good.
If you have any problems, you can still talk to me about it. I may not be able to help you much because of confidentiality agreements, but I'd be happy to listen.
Thank you. By the way, have you decided on your next job?
Why do you ask?
Well, it's... I was just wondering if I could go with you.
What?
So, stare.
You scared me. What's wrong, Minamoto?
It's nothing. The client I was visiting today happened to be near where you were visiting, so we bumped into each other. By coincidence.
You're emphasizing coincidence a lot. Did you actually bump into me? Or could it be you were standing around waiting for me?
I'm heading back now.
What's going on all of a sudden? You were about to say something. Wonder why she ran off. You're not harassing her or anything, are you?
Do I look like I would do that?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I never do such a silly thing. The only person I really bother with is you anyways.
Really? But aren't you pretty friendly to everyone?
You can be pretty dense sometimes, huh?
Someone's in a bad mood today. Did you get told something upsetting from a client?
No, today I visited a client you introduced me to in the past. So they treated me very well.
So why the bad mood?
Can't you guess?
Sorry, I guess I can't understand if you don't put it into words. That's a huge sigh.
It's nothing. I was just thinking how unbecoming it is for you to be flirting on the job with a coworker.
It's a terrible accusation. That's not what was happening.
Huh?
Why don't you believe me?
No, it's nothing. Well, it's already lunchtime. I heard there's a good ramen shop nearby. Want to go together? You like ramen, don't you?
Oh, you don't mind? I thought you said you don't eat ramen.
What I said was that I've never eaten ramen before. I'm interested. And we might not have this chance again, so let's go!
We headed to the ramen restaurant. Minamoto said she was eating ramen for the first time. Watching her enjoy it so much made me a little happy. At the same time, I was a little sad that we won't have this kind of opportunity anymore.
That was so delicious.
I'm glad you liked it. Although, you were the one who brought me here in the first place.
My research prowess is amazing, isn't it? When I learned you were quitting, I searched high and low for this info. I even made other people search, too. After I found it, I waited for the day when both of us would be out near the restaurant.
Well, let's head back to the office now. You're done with your outings for the day, right?
Yep, that's right. Hey, Mudo?
Hmm?
I've decided to quit the company.
Oh, I see. What?
I said I've decided to quit the company.
But why?
Because you're leaving.
Huh?
Since you're quitting, I'm quitting too.
I don't understand.
You really don't understand?
Minamoto?
I don't want us to be apart. Mudo, I love you.
What?
That's why I want to follow you. Can I?
Oh, I see. Okay, sure.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting a confession out of the blue. Can you wait a bit for my formal response?
Of course! I'll wait forever until you say yes.
Ah, that's some dedication. And to be honest, I haven't decided my next job yet.
That's okay. I know a very good company.
Oh, really? You're talented, so it's not an issue, but do you really think I could get in?
I'm sure you'll be fine. But there is a catch.
A catch?
Yes, that is...
Living together?
That's right!
No, I mean, this is the top floor of a luxury apartment building. Who are you exactly?
What are you talking about? I'm your cute little coworker. Just a normal, ordinary person.
An ordinary person? Is there something wrong with my perception of ordinary? So, this apartment's rent seems like it'd take at least half of my salary.
Don't sweat the details. So, will you accept my terms?
Don't suddenly cuddle up to me! Why do we have to live together?
Because this way, you don't have to worry about rent, right?
But wait, aren't you quitting your job too? Besides, it wouldn't seem right for me to mooch off of you.
Don't worry about it. Money's not an issue for me.
Oh.
More importantly, you haven't found your next job, have you? If you don't accept my conditions, I can't introduce you to the new company. You'll be homeless when your savings run out.
Well, I actually received a few invitations from some of our clients.
That's all just pleasantries, you know? If you take them at face value, they're going to laugh at you.
Oh.
Hey, I think there's only one path you can take right now.
I feel like I'm being cornered completely.
My family's motto is to never miss an opportunity to strike.
What's up with your family?
Well, that's not important right now. Don't you think this opportunity is amazing for you?
I might be, but I don't want to be like a kept man.
It's fine. Thank you for all of the support you've given me since I first joined the company.
But...
It's not good to keep worrying over things. If you're a man, you've got to be decisive.
You're being so pushy today.
I've already made up my mind long ago. Now that I've told you how I feel, I'm invincible!
I guess you've really doubled down on it. It's hard to win against her when she's on a roll like this. Besides, aside from the fact that this house is uncomfortably luxurious, this is an opportunity I'd probably never get. Okay, I'll agree to your conditions, but...
Really? It's too late to back out now, okay?
Yeah, but I want to talk about...
I have to call my grandpa. Just wait a little bit.
Oh, yeah. There's no way she's gonna listen to me in this state. I was gonna ask to split the rent equally, but...
Grandpa's coming over soon, so you can meet him, right?
What? Why? Are you gonna tell him we're married or something?
What are you talking about? We're not married. Yet.
Yet? Not married yet?
I just wanted to introduce you to him.
Yeah, but why would you do that? What reason is there to introduce me to him?
I need to, since he's the one who's going to let us into his company.
Oh, I see. So that's what this is about. That's a relief. I thought for a moment she called him to introduce me as a boyfriend. I would have been proud to introduce myself as her boyfriend, but it's nerve-wracking to meet a partner's family member out of the blue. That, and I haven't even officially responded to her confession yet. But even then, wouldn't her grandpa be wondering why I'm in Minamoto's room in the first place? Moreover, if this girl starts saying I'm going to start living with her, wouldn't that seem alarming? Does this have to be today? I'm kinda tired after everything that happened.
Sorry, he's already in front of the house.
Whoa, that was quick! Like grandfather, like granddaughter, I suppose. Their propensity for action must be a family trait. Hey, Yosuka! It's been a while since we met like this.
Yes, it's been a while. Thanks for coming all the way to see me, even though you're busy.
Well, this is a very important occasion for you. So, I assume he's the one?
Yeah, he's always been supporting me at work.
Hello, Mr. Muto. I'm Shiranui. My granddaughter seems to be in your debt. Oh, not at all. I'm always indebted to Minamoto as well. I recognize this person. But that means her grandfather is...
You seem to be very surprised, aren't you?
Of course I'm surprised. Because he's the president of our company.
Well, our company, along with many others, to be exact.
Company is part of a large group, and ours is specifically a subsidiary company. I didn't realize he was your grandfather. Hey, but Minamoto, your last name is different from the president's?
Actually, I had my name changed when I entered the subsidiary company to get hands-on experience. It's not a last name you see very often, so I'd be completely pandered to if they found out I was related.
You can change your name that easily?
Well, on official documents, it's all with my legal name, but only a few people in HR and upper management know about it.
I had no idea people did stuff like this outside of fiction. It's no wonder she lives in such a luxurious place. Excuse me, may I continue? Ah, my apologies, sir. No need to be so formal. I'm here today as her grandfather, nothing more. That makes me nervous for a number of reasons. Thank you very much. Now, to the point. I've heard a lot about you from Asuka. I hear you're an excellent employee. No, that's not quite true. My boss says I'm not up to par. Well, looking at our performance scores alone, it's true that it's not stellar. But I have heard about your situation from my granddaughter. She socialized with many people ever since she was a child, so she at least has a good eye for people.
Hey, Grandpa! What do you mean by at least?
It's just a figure of speech. More importantly, Mr. Muto. Yes. I hear you're a very kind person. You've been known to share your clients to colleagues who are underperforming. I also hear that you follow up with other people when they have problems with their clients. That's why your own performance is always just barely above the baseline. The fact that you can adjust your own performance to at least meet the minimum is evidence that you're worthy of recognition. No, I'm not that capable. Besides, I ended up getting fired in the end, so I wasn't doing things right. Well, that is certainly your fault.
No, Grandpa, it wasn't! The problem lies with our boss, who didn't look into Muto's performance properly!
Mr. Muto, what you're doing is very difficult to understand from above. I'm sure you understood that and did it anyways, isn't that right? Yes, I did. Even so, my boss repeatedly told me to improve my performance. I would imagine that's the case.
Grandpa! If you're gonna just criticize him, you can leave!
You're misunderstanding. My point was that he did all of that knowing the risk for the sake of his colleagues. That's worth commending.
The way you said it sounded like criticism.
Well, let's put that aside for now. We can't blame your boss for firing you, Mr. Muto. So instead, I'm thinking about having you work in a place where your skills would be appreciated. A place where I'll be appreciated? Yes, I want you to share your know-how with others. You're apparently very good at training the people under you. Did Minamoto say that? Yes, that's how it all started. And when I checked the numbers, I found that many of the people who worked with you have improved their performance significantly. They all told me that they gained their trust of their clients by following what you taught them. Really? They said that? It's hard to win people's trust. The fact that so many of the people who worked for you trust you is pretty amazing. So I'm hoping that you'll do the same in a place where you can make the most of what you have. I want you to continue supporting Asuka, who will eventually succeed me, both in my professional and personal life. I understand. Wait, even in her personal life? Since you're going to live together with my lovely granddaughter, you should consider yourself her fiancé. There's no problem with that, is there? Sure. Apparently I've been set up. But...
I'm looking forward to working with you.
If I could see her cute smile like this all the time, maybe it's not so bad. After that, we changed jobs and joined the largest company in the conglomerate. But apparently, Minamoto was assigned to work directly with her grandfather, so we've been working separately. I guess she didn't like that because she often comes by my section during lunchtime. She would embrace me on those occasions, and we became famous within the company as a pair of lovebirds. Then, in our private life...
Do you want to take a bath together?
If I say no, will you get dressed again?
Who knows?
Oh, you. Also...
I'm here again today!
You've become an habitual offender of sneaking into my bed.
Because I feel happy when I cuddle with you.
Yeah, it's fine. I feel happy too.
I thought so.
We have a lovey-dovey life together like this. Since we started living together, Minamoto started being very forward, and I fell for her flirtations very quickly. This romantic lifestyle will keep continuing, but that's a story for another time. This particular story is about how getting fired from my job got me a cute girlfriend. My parents remarried, and so now I have a stepsister who acts like a little brother. Her name is Akira, and we spend our time lounging around together.
That's a win for me.
Ugh, I lost again. Akira is basically a pro at video games, so I've never beaten her. Which is probably why...
If you beat me, I'll let you date me. You want me, don't you?
She always provokes me like this. Oh, then I'd better keep on losing.
What are you talking about? That's when you say, I'll try harder.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's play again. This is how we usually spend our time getting along as siblings, but 1 month before the school festival...
Hey, bro, I ended up being cast as Romeo in the school play.
Huh?
The theater club begged me to do it, so I wanted to give it a try.
Hold up, Akira. Is this really okay?
I get why you're worried, but I wanted to try and get over my shyness.
That's right. Akira is extremely shy. When it's just the two of us, she's really energetic and bright. But in front of others, she clams up. Gotcha. Then I'll help out.
Help out how?
You said the theater club was short-staffed, right? I'll support you from behind the scenes.
Yay! I love you, bro.
Hey! Don't hug me in the street! So I ended up helping Akira for the play. A few days later, Akira and I went to the theater club.
Nice to meet you, Majima-senpai. I'm Kazusa Nishiyama, the club leader. We'll give you lots of work, so do your best.
So this is the club leader, Kazusa Nishiyama. She's a first year just like Akira. She's a bit quirky. So including Nishiyama, the theater club has 5 members, all of them first years. Oh, that's right. Akira's friend Hinata-chan is gonna play the role of Juliet.
Ryota-senpai, you're helping us out? I'm glad.
I'll do my best, Hinata-chan. Actually, Hinata-chan did theater up until middle school, so she's not a club member. This time she was begged to participate just like Akira.
Well, you are just having a good time with the ladies.
I'm not! Except for me, everyone in the club is a girl. I don't think anything will happen. Maybe.
All right, let's get to rehearsing.
Everyone else started practicing their lines, but Nishiyama gave me a list of jobs to do. I know I said I would work backstage, but isn't this just busy work? While I help prep, I watch the girls practice.
Our budding love will one day soon blossom into a beautiful flower.
The power of a pro. Hinata-chan is good. Next up is Akira.
I see. Then, I'll just have to wait until then.
Good lord! Just as I thought, she's pretty she's trying. Her voice is low, her reading's stiff. I'm kinda worried. But as her brother, I can't overlook this. I'll do what I can for Akira. Next morning, me and Akira started running.
Bro, wait up.
Akira, we're only halfway there.
Why do we have to go running so early in the morning?
I told you yesterday. You need strength and good lungs for the performance, so we're training both.
Oh, okay, I get it. Just, wait a minute.
She's been like this for a while. Even though she looks boyish, Akira is bad at exercise.
Bro, give me a piggyback ride.
That's cute, but no. Like a small child chasing after their parent, Akira kept shouting at me to wait. I continued to refuse her request, but I did slow down just a bit. All right, we made it. What the heck, Akira? Your shirt got see-through from your sweat.
Don't look.
A lot happened in the morning, but the difficulties in the day have yet to continue. It's rehearsal after school.
If you love me, stay with me forever.
I swear by the moon.
It's kind of precious. At night, Akira practiced to say her lines smoother. Red leather, yellow leather, go!
Red, yellow leather. Red, leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Yeller leather? Akira got tired and fell asleep in my bed. Hey, Akira, you can't sleep here. Oh well. Nighty-night. After Akira fell asleep, I went to my desk and read the script. I should help Akira, even if it's just a bit. So I decided to do my best to memorize all of Akira's lines. The days went by.
This is impossible. I can't remember my lines.
Akira! And Akira finally lost her patience.
What do I do? It's impossible to remember all these lines.
It's fine. Haven't you memorized over half the script?
But there's only 2 weeks until the play.
You still have 2 weeks. Keep your head up. Even saying that, I have no experience in theater, so there isn't much I can say to help. There's only so many tips and tricks you can look up online. And the results of seeing how I couldn't solve Akira's problem, that's right! I know someone qualified to help!
Someone qualified?
Someone with theater experience. In other words, a pro.
You don't mean...
You talking about me? Later, we met up with Akira's dad, Takeru Himono. Takeru-san is an actor who's been in many dramas and plays. His face is a bit fierce, though. Now, Akira, the essence of an actor, you see.
I don't need an in-depth explanation. I just want you to tell me how to memorize lines and how not to be so stiff.
Oh, I see. You were thinking of something cool to say, weren't you? After taking Takeru-san's advice, Akira's performance took a turn for the better. Not only did she remember her lines, she put her feelings into it and fixed her stiffness. She worked hard with our morning runs and nightly vocal training, and is becoming a well-established Romeo. She also started memorizing other characters' lines as well.
Just as expected, Akira-chan is turning into a great actress. She's a bit different from the others. Her imagination and sensitivity are out of this world.
I see. That's probably because of her anxiety. She's too sensitive with people's feelings and ends up overthinking. So on the contrary, it's probably hard for her.
Well, I gotta go to the Arts and Crafts Club. Don't skimp out on your work here, Majima-senpai.
Yeah. He sure is working me like a dog. A few minutes later, Hinata-chan came back from her errand to the teacher's office.
Huh? Where is everyone?
I think everyone's at the Arts and Crafts Club measuring sizes for costumes.
I see. If I go now, I'll be out of place. Well, Rota-senpai, sorry, but do you mind taking my measurements?
Huh? You want me to measure?
Yes, it's just with measuring tape, so...
It's just taking measurements. Nothing sketchy. Well, here I go.
Okay, please measure well.
But this is Akira's best friend we're talking about. Is this really okay?
Senpai, that tickles.
Sorry! I didn't mean to tickle you. Shoot! My hands are shaking so much I can't measure properly.
Hey, bro.
Yikes! Akira!
What are you doing with Hinata-chan?
This is all misunderstanding. I'm just getting her measurements.
You were thinking of doing weird things to Hinata-chan, weren't you?
I really wasn't. Trust me.
That's right, Akira. Ryota-senpai wouldn't dream of it, right?
Sorry, I did think about it a bit. A lot happened, but eventually the situation settled down. That night...
The fact that you got Hinata-chan's measurements just goes to show you like mature girls, huh?
don't get the wrong idea. Mature girls definitely aren't my type.
But you look at Mom a lot, don't you?
I just happen to see her from time to time. Morning after that happened.
I'm sweaty.
Akira, I can almost see under your shirt, so stop lifting it up.
It's whatever if you see it, though.
Didn't you say before you didn't want me to see?
But if you compare me to Hinata-chan, I'm just a kid. So you don't have any interest in me, right?
I do! I really do!
You do?
Oh, well, not in a lewd way. I just want to see you grow as a person kind of way.
That's pretty lewd. If you have an interest in watching me grow, take a look.
No way! Want to, though. Days passed and the day of the play finally came. That morning on the train, Akira squeezed my hand. What's up, Akira? You nervous?
Yeah, lend me your strength, please.
It's okay. I'm by your side.
Thanks, bro. I love you.
Yeah. She's a bit off. Wonder if she'll be okay for the real deal. By the way, when I got to school, Hinata-chan and her brother Kosei didn't show up. Then I suddenly got a call. Ryota! Hinata got into an accident! She was hit by someone on their bicycle, so we're at the hospital! I was in despair.
What do we do, bro? Hinata-chan is...
It's okay. Don't worry, alright? Hinata's life isn't in danger. However, she injured her leg, and it doesn't seem like she can perform today. We told everyone in the theater club. Of course, Nishiyama was in shock.
So, today's performance is canceled. But in good news, Hinata is doing okay.
Nishiyama looked like she was desperately trying not to break down into tears. That time I thought to myself, isn't there anything I can do for everyone? Akira, Hinata-chan, theater club. Just then, an idea emerged from my worries. Wait, Nishiyama! Wouldn't it be best if we had a replacement for Hinata-chan?
Huh? But there's no one to replace her.
It's a crazy thought, but it's all I've got. Akira, can you play Juliet?
Huh? Me? I have the lines memorized, but I never acted it out.
As long as you know the lines, that's enough. Please, be Juliet.
Majima-senpai, wait. What about Romeo?
There's only one person I know that can do it.
Who?
When I think about it, there's one person I know who's been with Akira practicing Romeo's lines. Me! I'll be Romeo!
Can you really do it, Majima-senpai?
It's not if I can or can't do it. I want to do it for everyone's sake. Nishiyama gave us the okay. So now I'm Romeo and Akira is Juliet. So we shifted into high gear and started rehearsal. Hinata-chan probably won't make it in time, but Kosei's bringing her to school.
Then, we have to work hard for Hinata-chan.
The time of the performance rolls around. Akira was playing the part of Juliet well. The innocent Juliet was much like Akira in her day-to-day life, so the role fit perfectly. And since I practiced with Akira, it seemed like we could totally crush this performance.
If you love me, stay with me forever.
I swear by the moon. We finished the first scene without a hitch. Even though it's a performance, swearing eternal love as siblings has my heart pounding. After the first act, Kosei and Hinata-chan, who was using crutches, arrived. My bad, Ryota.
Ryota-senpai, I'm sorry.
It's okay, you two. We're managing pretty well.
That's right. Thanks for coming.
Seems like Hinata-chan sprained her leg. It'll heal pretty soon. Sorry, I have to prep for the next scene. With that, I left to prep for the second act. But after this, I had no way of knowing something outrageous was going to happen. The second act started, and we were on to the last scene. It was the scene where I had to give a pretend kiss to the sleeping Juliet. What a beautiful face. Huh? Laying there wasn't Akira, it was Hinata-chan. Are you here, Hinata-chan?
Akira said she wanted to swap out because she forgot her lines.
That girl. Did she take Hinata's feelings into consideration and decided to swap out for the last scene? She doesn't have to move much for this scene, but for me, she isn't the girl I declared my undying love for. I was perplexed, and I pulled myself together and focused on the play. All right, here I go.
Okay, go ahead.
Huh? Hinata-chan is shaking. Is she nervous? No,
do it? Is it really okay?
Yes, it's fine.
She definitely doesn't want to. Even if it's a fake kiss, is it really okay? Seeing Hinata-chan like this, I snapped back to reality and froze. The play came to a halt, and the audience started to stir. Just then,
What are you misunderstanding?
I thought that angry voice was from the audience, but it was Akira dressed as a man on stage. And Kosei was by her side, dressed as a prince. Seems like they came out to save me since I froze up, but...
This girl isn't the real Juliet. I am.
Huh? Then who's this girl?
She's a girl that came in my place to fool everyone. On top of that, how can you not recognize the girl you swore your eternal love to?
Sorry about that, lover boy. She's mine.
Oh, wait a minute, Your Highness?
Kosei, what are you doing? With the sudden appearance of a handsome prince, there were shrill screams coming from the girls in the audience. I'm taking this girl with me. Wait, just who are you? Who cares? More importantly, don't go thinking you can have both of them. See ya! Even if I ad-lib, what the heck do I say now? While I was feeling troubled, Akira waved a sword in my face.
All right, Romeo, let's duel.
Why? The audience was egging us on and getting excited, so I sheepishly picked up a sword. Just then, Akira attacked me with no hesitation.
I'm testing your love. If you truly love me and want me, try and best me.
How absurd! I frantically dodged Akira's attacks. Who would have thought this would turn into a battle? While we were fighting, I realized something. We always compete in battle games. I should just think of it like a game. Somehow I feel like I can beat Akira today. If I do, take this! Hidden technique!
You're open.
Ah! How cruel! Even though I always tell her not to interrupt my special move! Ugh, I lose.
Then, listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
I guess I really do love you. Marry me. Make me your wife.
What? Akira went with the flow of what's been happening and proposed. In this situation, I couldn't really say no. I contemplated and said something I wouldn't normally say. Of course! I swore my eternal love to you. Let's leave this town together and get married, Juliet.
I'm so happy. I love you, Romeo.
So we siblings turned the usual bad end into a good one. After the play, Hinata-chan came to us on her crutches.
Ryota-senpai, sorry for getting cold feet at the kiss scene. And you too, Akira. You went through the trouble of swapping out for me.
No, it's fine. I just froze up a bit.
Yeah, don't worry about it. More importantly, I'm sorry for saying you were a fake Juliet.
A lot happened, but we reconciled. Plus, it seems that Hinata-chan was happy that Kosei came and saved her. After all that, there were a lot of crazy happenings, but in the end, we were praised for having an excellent performance. After seeing off Kosei and Hinata-chan, I felt a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Play is over, and I think Akira has gotten better with her anxiety. Seems like Akira won't have to depend on me anymore.
I'm tired, so carry me on your back too, bro.
Don't just jump on me without warning!
By the way, your response to the proposal, was it for real? It was, wasn't it?
Who knows? Just when I thought the weight was lifted off my shoulders, me and Akira's relationship as siblings and as a man and woman has grown deeper due to this play.